Welcome back, folks, to another video. Now, excuse the old voice. We went floating down the river that goes through my property the other day, and we had some trouble, so there was a lot of screaming going on. Luckily, we made it. Luckily, you guys made it back to the channel, and I'm assuming you want an update on the old $3,000 Facebook four-wheeler. So for those of you who did not know, we actually went and found one of the cheapest four-wheelers we could find on Facebook Marketplace, simply for the new property across the street. And we ended up finding this bad boy right here. This 2002 Arctic Cat 400 4x4, you know, OD green, the whole 9 yards. But as you guys pointed out in the original video, she was not in very good shape. So there's a couple things worth saying before we proceed in today's video. So one, we actually paid $2,500 for this bike, not $3,000. So I know there was some confusion there. It didn't actually make it into the final video, but we talked him down to $2,500. So it wasn't that big of an overpayment, but we still probably overpaid. We got it home, we started riding it, and immediately we had problems. The first mud she's ever seen, and it almost killed her. Oh wait, it did kill her. All right, hold on, let me see if I can do something. Cuts off. So once we realized this bad girl was gonna need some work, I went straight to the comments section. And you guys were kind enough to make some recommendations on what we needed to fix. So we started with some of the simple stuff, like an air filter, you know, fuel filter, stuff like that. So we thought everything was good. We thought we had fixed everything. It was actually running pretty well, but it was actually not fixed. So you ATV folks could probably hear when we hit the throttle, sometimes it's still like starved for gas. That was the main thing I saw in the comment section, was you guys saying it was probably a carburetor issue above anything else. What's up, man? What's up? My voice is completely gone. Please don't judge me. Jay is back. He's actually been the one helping us with all this stuff. But so we went and ordered ourselves a new carb. All right. We ordered ourselves a new starter as well, because if you guys remember, we were having to give her an old taparoo to get her started. We got a new starter, and we've got a new axle because that back one is just making all kinds of racket. So the plan today is let's fix this thing up all the way, get it running as best as we can. Hopefully we can take this thing ripping around the new property in this video. Now the mini truck, this thing is a freaking top. This thing fires up every time. There's been zero problems at all. But I mean, hey, all the vehicles can't be as cool as the mini truck, right? So you're saying that this little guy, oh geez, oh there it is. You're saying this little guy right here is supposed to come off the carb, and it's not supposed to be melted shut? Is that what you're saying? So that could be a problem. Well, hell, let's try to open it and just see if that does anything. Ow. Open the knife directly into my thumb hole. Huh. Put her in neutral here. Should I try to ride it around some? Yeah. Oh, it's still doing it. It's still doing it. Like it acts like it's gonna work, and then it just tries to cut off. Well, gee, she's acting a whole lot better already. Oh, there she goes. She's still trying to die. Well, I don't know. It's weird. It's still acting like it's trying to bog out though, every now and again. Now I feel like that did maybe help something, but see, the other day after we replaced the air filter and the fuel filter, we thought we had it fixed then, because then I was riding it around, but it died on me over at Daryl's house. So I still feel like it's like not, it's still fuel starved in some capacity, you know? I don't know though.
Just throw a new one in there.
I mean, yeah, we got it. Might as well. The good thing about all these repairs that we're making is all these replacement parts that we found online, I think we've only spent like 150, 200 bucks on everything. That's a new starter, new carb, new air filter, new fuel filter. So and the axle too. The axle was only like less than $100. Yeah, so we're not spending a whole lot of extra money here. Hopefully it all makes a difference though. Pull, pull boy, pull. Yeah. Making a little donation to the four-wheeler. Look at that new carb, man. That thing is sexual.
This is the fuel in.
Okay.
But if you look, what is this? What's that? That's the vent thingy?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let's pull this one out.
Just pull her out. We got pictures, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be the right carb, man. It looks identical to that one. I mean, all the hoses are the same. This is the only one that the one currently in there does not have this hose. The rest, everything else looks exactly like that one. We checked it. Amazon said so.
Amazon said so.
It's got to fit. So we're just disconnecting everything right now?
Yeah, that clamps should be off there. Carb against me pretty hard. I'm gonna have to push pretty good.
I got you. There it is. Oh, there's gas coming out.
Yeah, there should be some coming out of the carb.
Okay, yeah, that was probably just in the
That
carb.
was in the bowl.
Oh, I don't know if she's gonna come out right here, man.
The angle of the dangle, man.
It's all in the angle. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah. That's carb. A little fuel in there still. It actually wasn't that bad. Taking it off. Now putting it back on, I mean, you know. So we're reattaching the choke right now to the new carb.
I'm just all in your ear.
No, you're good, man.
You like it like that?
Hey, boy, how you doing today? All right, moving on to the what, throttle cable?
No, go ahead and hook up the fuel line on your side.
All right. All right.
Should be it, homie.
Really? Wow, that was incredibly simple.
Yeah. But
Wow.
You take that to the shop, that's $400 probably.
Yeah, I was about to say, we did that in like 20 minutes. Should we fire her up, get some fuel moving through her?
Take a minute.
Woo! It's working right now. Woo! Dang, boy. I think it's working better now. Oh my.
Way too blowing. What is that? Smoking.
Yoinks. Blew the new motor, baby. Let's go. Man, dang it. She don't want to cut off. Jeez. Something is not right. So we got the new carb completely in there, but obviously there's some things going on. We think it's idling too high, obviously. It sounds good because it's like it's finally getting fuel, it's getting air, air's getting out, but now it's like almost too good. It's idling way too high. So I'm sure you guys are already in the comment section telling us what to do. We think there's an adjustment screw on the carb that we can adjust the idle. So we're trying to find that on this old carb and adjust it before we blow my balls off trying to ride this thing.
What y'all think?
Send it. Check it.
We got it too low. So, but now we can take that
Okay.
screw.
Okay.
Why are we smoking again? But now we can take this.
Tighten her up a
Give it a
little bit. Yeah, try that.
Dang it.
Starter. Where's the screwdriver? I know, we have a new starter sitting right there.
Don't worry about this.
There you go. So she's still idling a little low, you think? You gotta hit that thing hard, bro, like you're trying to murder it. Yeah, there's a lot of play. Yeah.
Hold on, keep going.
Oh, there we go. She's running. Well, I mean, seems a little better. I mean,
Let it rip. Take
yeah,
it rip.
let's rip her. All right, well, let's see what the hell's going on here. It sounds so much better, it's crazy. All right, let's see. Woo-hoo. Feels good. Let her slow down before I hit this highway. Brakes are still a little iffy. Oh my God, she's running. Woo, boys. She is running. Heck yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. We know how to do this stuff.
We do.
That's so exciting. We literally, I shouldn't say we, I just learned how to replace a carb in a four-wheeler in like 20 minutes. Spent 50 bucks on that carb, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
50 bucks, Amazon, running like a top.
You have to lift up, LOJO.
Yeah.
Back side.
All right, go ahead. Oh, yeah, it's done. It's moving. Yeah, there you go, baby. There we go. Get that starter on out of there, boy. Woo! Okay.
Oh, yeah.
She's spent. Let's see how that new starter's doing these days. Right up. Bam. She's mint. Boom. Just like that. She is basically a new four-wheeler at this point. Now we still have the issue of the axle though. What? Oh.
Did it?
I didn't get it on? Oh, there's a switch right there. Are you kidding me?
I've never seen that on a four-wheeler.
Wow. Arctic Cat, you dirty rascals. This is what an old starter and old carb looks like out of a 2002 Arctic Cat. But yeah, this thing needed some TLC. Remember in the original post, the guy said it needed TLC, quote unquote. What he meant to say was it needed a new carb and a new starter, new air filter, new fuel filter. But hey, look, it was an old four-wheeler. I got nothing against that guy. More importantly, this thing is gonna run for a long time, hopefully. Any recommendations as to where I should jack this thing up? Directly on the frame?
Good.
Sure?
Yeah.
Wow, folks, I cannot believe we just took all these things out of there. They're so dirty, they're busted, not working anymore. And now we've got a four-wheeler that is just ready to go. Well, I don't know what would be a better way to see if this thing's running right than to take her across the street to the new property and just start ripping around. In fact, there's a nice little mud pit that I've been creating with the buggy the last couple weeks that should be a nice test for this little quad guy. All right, boys, it's time. Boys ready?
No popping.
No, nothing.
No, get it.
She sounds good. Let's take her across the street, boys. So just ride this thing normally. I mean, I feel really good about it. It's driving better. It's idling better. That rear axle is not popping anymore. It's not making any crazy noise. It's amazing what we've done to this thing in just a couple short hours. She's ripping, boys. Let's freaking go. She's ready to go. She is ready. All right, let's take her down the trail a little bit. Trail is hella dangerous. There are giant holes like that right there that we could just topple end over end with this thing. Guys, what a difference just a few parts make. That is just incredible. Look at this thing. Listen to her. It's awesome. I just want to say to each and every one of you guys who gave us like some type of a tip or like a helpful suggestion on how to fix this four-wheeler, I really appreciate it. And you guys literally talked us through what to do. So big shout out to you guys. Guys, we're gonna end up taking this thing on so many adventures. We're gonna be able to do so much for this property with this four-wheeler. It's gonna be incredible. I wanna take you guys down this trail because I got something very special planned for this trail and I wanna show you guys. All right, guys, so right here in this spot, well, we're actually not so sure about the spot, but let's forget about the spot for a second. So what we're wanting to do on this channel here soon is actually build like a survival cabin in the woods, okay? And I think this is one of those areas where we could clear pretty easily. So bear with me just for a second, guys. Use your imagination. So if all this was cleared out, right? If like a big section right here in the corner of this trail, if all this was cleared out, I think this would be one of those locations that would be perfect to build Like even if you wanted to make it like a fun budget challenge thing, like a build a cabin in the woods for less than $2,000 or something. You guys know with wood prices, that's actually gonna be really hard to do, but if you guys wanna see stuff like that, hit that like button right now. Let's just set another 5,000 like goal, because I know that's something you guys can hit, especially if you wanna see something. So 5,000 likes on this video, and we are going to build a survival cabin. Once again, not sure where, but just somewhere in the woods. All right, let's continue on here. We're almost to the mud pit that I've been creating. Here we are, boys. Here we are. So guys, this is a little area right here that I've been actually purposefully trying to make it into a mud pit. So just walk with me for a second. You like that?
I did. That was
that
nice.
was nice what you did.
You seen that?
So when we first bought this property, neighbor Daryl was nice enough to remind us. He's nice enough to remind us about a million things per day, but he told us about this particular trail and how we shouldn't drive through it unless we wanted to create a mud bog. So I thought to myself, why not create a mud bog? So look at this, look at these ruts that I've made, dude. So it's not even that bad right there, but right here I've really been working on it, just trying to just destroy all of this. And the plan is for this just to turn into an actual mud pit right here. So not sure how much more ripping I need to do. By the way, look at how massive that tree root system is. Jesus, that's like a wall of a house. Okay, anyways, that just distracted me. But this mud thing goes all the way, goes all the way to like, you know, right up that hill. So we've got like a, what, like a 50-yard stretch of mud, ruts, and, you know, we've taken the buggy through this. Even the buggy has had to engage four-wheel drive to get out of this thing. So let's take bets right now. You think the four-wheeler's gonna get through it? Easy?
I think it'll struggle a little bit, but I think it'll make it.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna have to like activate the four-wheel drive.
Oh, you're
It's got those big, well, it's got those big vampire tires on it, and it's real thin, so we'll see. Yeah, let's go ahead and put it in four-wheel drive. There we go. Now we're in four-wheel drive. All right. All right. Oh boy, she's trying to do something. Okay, we're not to the bad part yet, so I'm not expecting anything bad yet. Oh. Come on, girl. There you go. All right, no problem so far. Oh, it's not even that bad right now. Oh, come on, girl. There you go. She's trying to blow it down. Woo-hoo! Hey, no freaking problem. No problem. Woo-hoo. This thing is fun. What a beast. What an absolute unit this Arctic cat is now. Woo! Oh no, she's losing power. No! No!
What you doing, LOJO?
I broke it. Ooh, it is doing that crap again. Fuel line's open. Oh man, this is where it did last time we fixed a bunch of stuff. It ran for a while and then it messed up again.
Go ahead.
I wonder if we did do the idle too low, maybe.
Yeah.
It's doing that same weird thing. That same, and it just rode for like 30 minutes with no issues.
Yep.
Glad we broke down 3 miles inside my property. So that's good.
We'll get
So
it.
getting it home will just be impossible. We made it.
Is this the new garage over
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, it's the new garage.
It'd be a lot easier to work on it over there in your yard.
Well, we thought we had it fixed. We thought.
I'll hold it, but get it wearing something. Watch up at the top.
Broken, there, ain't it?
It's just like a quarter,
No
eighth of
way.
a.
That's what it's a switch, maybe. Maybe it's not even the car.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna snatch hard.
I'll tell you when we're tight, Daryl. There we go. Well, talk about highest of the high and then dropping down to lowest of the low. We've experienced all the emotions today. So here's a new plan. Let's take this thing back to the house. We'll take off the carb really quick. In fact, we probably won't even show you guys all that stuff. Clean it out, maybe replace a fuel line, I'm not sure. And hopefully we're gonna be running in about 5 seconds. All right, folks, this has been like a week later, and this video is just one of those that just never ends. So we got the old Arctic Cat. She is back in my possession now. During that little 2-second black screen that you guys just experienced, a week passed by. I took it to one of my buddies named Dustin. He fixed it for me, and now she's running. I'm not gonna sit here and try to explain what he did because we replaced a lot of those parts, as you guys saw, that actually did help, but he had to do something called jetting the carb or jetting the motor or something. Don't know what that means. Not a big ATV guy. I'm trying to learn. Maybe you guys can educate me on what jetting a carb or jetting a motor is, but he did all that. He said, look, man, this is about as good as this thing is ever gonna run for a 20-year-old four-wheeler, but she's working and she's gonna work for future videos. Now, there is one slight problem still. She doesn't like to start right up. You have to kind of do some stuff, and that's probably the battery. Hold on. Oh, battery, why must you do these things? There's a pretty good chance that I left the little fan on that keeps it cool, and it's connected straight to the battery, so I've definitely killed it. So now I have to do this to start it. All right, so we gotta get her in neutral here. Gotta get everything as if she's about to start. You guys in the comment section actually really kind of put me on this whole manual starting thing. So you gotta get her going downhill, and then once we really get rolling here, I'm gonna pop her into second gear as quickly as I can. All right, here we go. Oh, she tried to start. Are you kidding me? It didn't work. It's been working for me. Let me try the next big hill. Oh God, this is so much fun. I hope we have to do this every time we start this thing. This is the last big hill. If we can't get her started here, we're pretty much squigged. And I'm gonna have to walk a mile to get home. There we go. Come on now, girl, don't die. So one thing the guy told me that fixed this thing is that she does like to run cold. And what that means, as it was explained to me, is just takes her a little bit of time to kind of start and get ready to ride, but once she gets warm, she is good to go. As you guys can see, throttle is now working like it's supposed to. Let's ride her around real quick just to show you guys she is working. He also showed me a really nifty thing with the brakes. You guys squeeze it a few times to kind of prime it, and then the brakes work. So who knew? So there you go. That is the story of the Facebook four-wheeler as of today. But she is fixed, she's running, and that means video content is coming with this bike. And we're gonna be using it for all types of different challenges on the property. Gonna invite AO over, gonna invite Norm over. Gotta get Norm on this four-wheeler somehow because his lanky self on this four-wheeler is gonna be pretty insane. Anyways, a big special thank you to each and every one of you guys who commented on that first video or whatever video trying to give us advice on how to fix a four-wheeler. Thank you guys so much. So much of what you guys said was accurate and true. It was just really fun kind of doing this experiment where you guys almost walked me through fixing a piece of equipment. Hopefully we can do it again sometime. Remember that 5,000 like goal, folks? Hit it on this video. We're gonna build a cabin in the woods across the street. I know you guys are gonna hit it, and we're gonna build a cabin regardless because it's gonna be freaking awesome. But you guys are probably gonna smash that like goal because you're the best subscribers on YouTube. Hopefully you guys are enabling that bell notification. That way you get notified of videos when they come out so you're not getting left behind on the channel. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm out of here.
What? He was walking towards the highway, so I had to give him a little, just a little bit off the top there. I think he can see that. Well, yeah, I walked up to him. He tried to run from me and he stopped and turned around.